Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's another opportunity for me to answer your questions. And today's questions are all about fighting cancer with diet. Well, you matter to me, and you matter even more to the Lord because He loves you with an everlasting love. And these questions about cancer, they're important. And the questions, though, whether you are dealing with cancer or not, the answers are still going to be relatable. So stay tuned and as we answer these questions. Now, I also have a thank you gift. This thank you gift is going to go to someone at the end of this video. I'm going to be giving away the superfoods. It has like 10 different foods all dehydrated into a really good powder, and these are foods specifically designed to help heal the microbiome and to keep it strong. That's where your immune system is in your microbiome. So if you would like to get your name entered into the drawing for that, please leave a review of my books at Amazon or our website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and we will put your name in the drawing for that. I love giving away free gifts. Now, also, if you would like your questions answered, please join our private Facebook group, Biblical Nutrition Academy. And as you join that Facebook group, it'll ask you, what question do you want Annette to answer? So you can write that there. Now, if you're not on Facebook, I totally respect that. Just send us an email at info@thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and in the subject line say, question for Annette. Okay, let's get started with today's questions. The question is, my immune system is low due to chemo. Can you please recommend the best immune system support for me? This was submitted by Alma. Alma, my prayers are with you and thanks for asking. The answer to this question is true for everyone. The immune system is strongest when our microbiome is healthiest. Over 70% of your immune system begins in the gut, and that's where chemo is directed. It actually destroys the microbiome. Autoimmunity that many people are dealing with also starts in the gut from dysbiosis. That could be leaky gut, food sensitivities, inflammation, and these are the beginning stages of cancer. So to bring healing for you and for everyone is to have a strong immune system. We must consider every single food, every spice, every particle that goes in our mouth is going to end up in our digestive system. Nothing bypasses the digestive system. This is the most critical area of your body to focus on for health and for healing, even from cancer. Now, I personally would do these 3 things to improve my immunity. So without the addition of supplements, which that's another topic. Number 1, not eat any GMO or glyphosate sprayed foods. Ever. The immune system is constantly under attack when these foods are consumed, especially children. These foods also create or they contribute to leaky gut. Until the lining of the digestive system is healed, the microbiome will not be as strong as we need it. Number 2, add water fasting prior to a treatment along with walking, even if you can do up to 2 miles. So a water fast for 12 hours prior to chemo, it actually increases the ability of healthy cells to withstand the chemo and for cancer cells to be more susceptible to the chemo. In fact, they're going to die quicker. So adding to that a 2-mile walk the day before your treatment and the day after, if you can do it, this improves the lymphatic system. Number 3, fill the diet with organic fruits and vegetables along with lentils and legumes. Now, I would juice if you want to juice, but we also need the fiber. So get a high dose of antioxidants when we use an extractor juicer, but I also want you to do smoothies with a good serving of protein. Now, then I would add lentils and legumes because we need the beta-glucan effect. I've done a couple other videos on beta-glucan, so go check those out. We need high fiber since many of the chemo drugs, they alter the lower GI and they lead to constipation. So we need high fiber to move the chemicals out of the body as quickly as possible without the need of another drug to cause a bowel movement. And number 4, I know I said 3, but I couldn't end without saying, I would fill my day with songs of praises and thanksgiving. That's very important for this. The question is, can fasting heal cancer? Submitted by William. According to many specialists, it can play a huge role in the healing of cancer. It has been shown in many studies that fasting prior to a treatment actually creates a border to protect the healthy cells. Well, if your healthy cells are protected, they're able to fight against the cancer. This actually allows the chemo to target the cancer cells. It helps the body to get rid of toxins more quickly. Now, if someone has chosen to take a chemical treatment, then we want the body to be as strong as possible. So fasting prior to a treatment is going to help do this. Now, for people who don't want cancer, fasting helps our body to actually cleanse, to repair, and to rebuild. These are 3 steps that everyone needs to do daily. And actually, God designed your body to do it naturally anyway, whether you're thinking about it or not. And we were created for fasting. Everyone fasts. Every night we fast, hopefully a minimum of 12 hours between dinner and breakfast. Even do more if you can. And this is because our body needs a chance to heal, to cleanse, to remove, and to rebuild. Can fasting heal cancer? No, only God heals. We do what is necessary to create an environment for healing, but only God heals. What food should I eat while on chemo treatment? This question was submitted by Rita. High antioxidant foods, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, all grown locally and if possible organically. Lots of greens, all varieties. There are over like 90 different varieties of greens that you can typically get in your average grocery stores. Try to discover as many as possible. We need a very healthy and a diverse microbiome, and this requires a variety of foods to make it happen. So even if your appetite is lacking or you've got metal mouth syndrome, try to eat between 10 to 30 different real foods, fresh foods, every week. Now, I hope you have a good cook in the family to help with this. Variety, organic, and fresh. That's your recipe. Now, if you want to juice, chop, saute, blend, these are all types of preparation. You can choose from any of them to get the result you're looking for. When I first started working, just barely out of high school, I started working at the hospital while I was going to college. I worked in oncology, and I would have to make Ensure shakes for the patients. That was horrible. I mean, I would have to add so much to the Ensure to make it taste good. Even I couldn't get rid of the smell. It was disgusting. It's just a chemical lab experiment. Forget that. Just get real food. If you need a good protein powder, I always talk about this one on the show, the GBX protein powder. I'll put a link to it down below. But real foods are always going to be your best solution. And as long as we get real foods into the digestive system, now mind you, chemo is trying to undermine your microbiome. So we've got to do a lot of extra work to rebuild it every single day of the week. In between treatments, during treatments, all of that. You need a healthy microbiome because that's your immune system. That's what's going to fight for you. And your immune system, your microbiome, is going to help the liver to filter out the toxins from the chemo treatment. So we've got 2 things going on. We want to get rid of the cancer cells, but we also want to get rid of the side effects of the chemo. We want the chemo, if you're doing chemo, we want it to do its job. That's why you went there. But we don't want the after effects. We want to eliminate those as much as possible. So we need our liver healthy, we need our microbiome healthy. So when we eat the healthy foods, the liver can do the cleanup job much better and quicker. If neither one of those are healthy, your microbiome or your liver, then the toxins are going to get stored in your fat. And that even includes your brain. So we don't want that to happen. These are really good questions, and thank you for asking them. Well, now it's time for our winner of the superfood powder. Remember, if you would like to get entered into this thank you gift, leave a review of my books on the Amazon pages or on our website, and we go through those and draw names out to put into our winner basket. Today, the winner of this superfoods powder, remember this is one way of getting pretty much your whole day's supply of vegetables in your serving, and that's why my husband uses it, so he doesn't have to eat his vegetables. He's like, no, I had my powder today. So if you want to get this, be sure and enter into the drawing by leaving a review. If you are saying, hey, I don't have time to do that and I want to get started on it now, I'll put a link to it down below. Plus, I'm going to share with you the coupon code because you can get $10 off your first order. I really want you to try it. Now, the winner today is Blizzard Rock. Blizzard Rock, you have 60 days from the posting of this video to send us an email at info@thebiblicalnutritionist.com. In the subject line, it must state winner 102. And then in the body of your email, give us your mailing address. We are shipping right now to the 50 states. If you're outside the 50 states, please respond anyway, because I'm going to stash those winners into a box. And then when this product is available in the other countries, which is going to happen in the new year, maybe we could send it to you then. But you do need to respond. And if you haven't left a review of my books, please go and do that. When you do, please give us a name. Sometimes it just says verified purchaser. Well, we can't give a gift away to a verified purchaser. So you need to leave a name that we can identify. I just want to thank you for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. And remember, God loves you with an everlasting love. and he has loved you from the moment of conception. You matter to him, yet it's a love that he wants you to receive and take in as a relationship. Thanks for watching.